So I want to get something understood right off the bat. There's anthropomorphization, which is putting human characteristics onto something, and then there's personification, which is putting human characteristics onto an idea. And we're sticking with anthropomorphization. Now I want to show you this video of Lola Bunny.
Don't ever call me doll. Hey, nice playing with you.
Which category do you fall into? Are you the, yes, harmless children's entertainment? Are you this guy? Why'd they draw a bunny like that? They didn't have to draw a bunny like that. Or are you this guy?
Oh boy, yeah.
Do you know which category you fall into? Good. Now we're moving on. I'm going to get back to that at the end of the video. Now a quick backstory on the history of anthropomorphization, a sentence I never thought I would say. Anthropomorphism starts a long time ago. Originally, the term meant giving a god human characteristics, like Ganesha or Triton. Wait, was Triton a Greek god or an inhuman? Anyway, now that the term has evolved, it's probably best to call giving a god human-like characteristics deo-anthropomorphization and giving human characteristics to animals zoo-anthropomorphization. But since this video probably won't change the mind of the scientific community, we're just going to move on. An early idea for zoo-anthropomorphization is a Lowenmensch figurine, which dates back 30,000 years ago. It has a human body but a lion's head. This, to me, is crazy because it was found in a cave in Germany, and Germany doesn't even have lions. This brought me down a whole rabbit hole of the history of lions in Europe. Apparently there were these cave lions that dwelled in Germany and eventually moved down to southern Europe and went extinct in the Middle Ages. There are bones of them and everything, it's crazy. But do you see what I did there? I went down a rabbit hole. You know who else went down a rabbit hole? That's right, Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll in 1865. Now we're in modern times. After all, nothing else interesting was happening in 1865. There are plenty of other examples of anthropomorphization in stories like Aesop's Fables or the Brothers Grimm, but Alice in Wonderland brings the old ideas of talking animals and makes them childlike. What is one of the reasons why Aesop's Fables are so timeless? It's because he takes a complicated idea and breaks it down to its barest structure and then makes animals the main characters. It's super easy to understand, which is why it's so popular, but these animals aren't comic relief. They're just stand-in for humans. Now let's take a look at Alice in Wonderland. No, the cartoon.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
You see the difference between Aesop's Fables and Alice in Wonderland? The animals are funny. They're not just stand-ins for intellectual conversation. They're real characters. Right after Alice in Wonderland, we have a bunch of other books about anthropomorphization. You have Pinocchio, which is just one of the worst. They turned those kids into donkeys, man! That was so horrifying. Then we have The Jungle Book.
For the bare necessities.
Again, where animals are real characters. And then by the time we get to the 1900s, we have a bunch of animals as the main characters. You have Peter Rabbit, you have Winnie the Pooh, and suddenly, making animals the main characters of children's stories becomes incredibly popular. We, as humans, love to put ourselves into concepts and ideas, and anthropomorphization is a byproduct of that. Have you ever heard someone say, "Oh boy, that sky is angry"? Or check out this image of two circles in a line. It looks like a face even though it's not. Or this rock formation. Again, looks like a face, but it's not. That last example is called periodola, in case you want to look it up. Now we're going to talk about furries. So by definition, from Oxford, a furry is someone who enjoys anthropomorphized stories, like Looney Tunes or Zootopia. But that's not what you think of when you think of furries. You know what you think of. You think of the fursuit. I know you do. I do too. It's okay. The popularized idea of furries mainly came from the 80s. The issue came from taking something as innocent as Bugs Bunny and making it a little more adult-oriented. Now, remember all the way back to the beginning of this video? Remember the question I asked you? Which category do you lie in? If you fall into the
Oh boy, yeah.
category, well, comment down below how much you like Space Jam and Lola Bunny.
But don't get freaky.